Welcome class 5 in your EVS class. It is your e-learning class, and in my live class I have already completed the chapter, the third chapter called A Snake Charmer's Story, where I have told you what are the characteristics of the snake charmers, what are the skills they know, and what are the things they have learned from their forefathers. And there are so many kinds of snakes which they keep, and how they take out the poison of the snake, and how these snakes poisons are useful for making the medicine. And there are different kinds of poison which they take out from the snakes to form different antidotes for the different kinds of poison. Okay, so these all are very important things which they do, and without their help it is difficult for us to catch the snakes and to keep them. Okay, so before that they were the sole thing, and they were the sole authority to just entertain ourselves, and there were so much entertainment we got from this kind of people. And if we'll see that what kind of things they do in their in their tribal group, they dance like the snakes, and these dances are called actually Kalbelial dance, or you can say it is a snake dance. And as I told you, snake never dance. What they do, they move their body according to the vibration or whatever the sound comes from the bean. According to that vibration, they collect the vibration and they move their body, and we think that they are dancing. The people of the Kalbelia group, they also learned this type of movement, and they say this is a snake dance, and they do it in the celebrations. Sometimes we can see in some specific places, just like in the Rajasthan. I have also seen this kind of dance. So this is a Kalbelial dance, and they do it. And in the last part of the chapter, the grandfather of Aryanath suggested him different kind of professions, what else he can do, as the government has made the rule and prohibited all kinds of keeping of wild animals in the home. We cannot hunt them, we cannot just harm them, anything. So nowadays they are just unable to do this kind of work, and they are not at all keeping the snakes at their home. So now it is a problem for their livelihood, how they will earn and how they will feed their family. So his grandfather has suggested few kinds of professions, that he could go to somewhere in the city, somewhere in the villages, and teach people about the snakes, and he can teach them that all snakes are not poisonous, so don't be so fearful and don't scare from them. As well as a few kinds of specific herbs they know, and they can make the medicines, they can sell them, and they can give some knowledge to the common people. And there are another one kind of profession they can choose, as they are skillful of taking out the poison, so they can sell this poison without harming to the snake, without harming the snake's fangs. They can take out the poison and give it to the laboratory for making some kind of antidote against the venom. Okay, so these all are the things they can do. But now we will refer to page number 19. One diagram or one picture is given here. Lion is being caught, and he is caged within this cage. So what are the things, what are its feeling? We will discuss about it. So right, have you ever seen animals being used for entertainment of people? Yes, we have seen them. Generally we have seen them in the circus. Sometimes we can see the Madaris come along with the monkeys. They make them to dance on the road. So these type of things. Sometimes we even see the bear who are having full hairy, their body structure is full of hair, and they are very hairy structures, so they feel too much hot, isn't it? But even then those people who catches them They bring them in the cities, in the scorching heat, they have to dance. Actually, they are not dancing, they are just scaring from that master, and due to this fear, they move their body, they move their body according to the beat, because they train them, and maybe they have some stick, there may be some electrical shock, they give them so that they become fearful to see those danda, or you can say those type of instrument. When they see, they become fearful, they become scared, and they started to move their body parts, because they become very fearful, and they become they feel something danger from this type of instrument. Okay, so how did people behave with the animal in the show? Apparently, it seems that they are obeying their master, but there is a story behind the curtain. So, what is the story? When they are giving when the training period is there, when these masters are trainees are training these animals, that time they actually torture these animals, because these animals are usually they are freedom loving animals, and each and every person, each and every organisms need actually freedom. Our basic right is to become free. So no one wants to become in chains, no one wants any kind of dependency. Everybody wants their freedom. Everyone's freedom is loving, and everyone love to become free. But in this case, when they are catching these type of wild animals through force and by applying some torturous thing, they torture them by force, they just make them to obey their instructions. So sometimes they give the electrical shock, sometimes they beat them, and they behave very well when they give this training. And out of this fear, out of this trauma, these elephants and these kind of wild animals like the tiger and the other animals, even when they are touching this stick, they see that and they become fearful and they obey their master. But actually behind the curtain, they torture these kind of animals. Okay. Now the third question is there, was anyone teasing the animals and how? Yes, sometimes we have seen, no, few people tease the animal, even if they are caged, they prick them with the, sharp edged things. Sometimes they just make some kinds of sounds they used to produce, so that they, in response of that, they also give the sounds. And first of all, they are so big and they are being caged in a small place, so their freedom is actually limited within a very small area. So it is torturous itself for them. And the next, the people start to tease them, they just irritate them, so that these people, these type of animals give some response. But this is very bad. People are doing that even in the zoo garden. I have seen some children, some kind of people, they used to tease this animal. This is not a good act, because as if somebody tease you, whatever you feel, is it you will feel very nice, you will feel good that somebody is irritating you? No, we never feel good, we never feel fine and nice if somebody and somewhere we are being teased. So in the same case with the wild animals, when we are teasing them, we first of all, they are losing their freedom. Secondly, we are just teasing them. We are just sometimes people use some sharp things to prick them. So these all are very hurting, these all are very painful for them, and they do not like this kind of activity. Now, what kind of questions came to your mind after seeing that animal show? First of all, basically I will talk about me. So whenever I see this kind of show, I think that these kind of show should be banned, and we have to make the law against these people who are teasing, torturing these kind of innocent wild animals. Okay, so this is the first thing come to my mind, and I think it comes to your mind also, that we should not have to tease those animals, we should not have to irritate these animals, and there should be one law which protect these kinds of animal. Okay, so this is the first thing comes to us. Now here it is given, picture I have told you. Imagine that you are in the animal in a cage. So you feel that if you are in the cage, what would you think? Think how you would feel. Complete the following sentences. So I am afraid when I'll see our master is coming and some other people are coming along with some instrument or along with the stick. So I will become fearful. I wish, what I wish? I become free. Is it? So first answer is I am afraid to see I'm afraid to see my master. And second, I wish, what I wish? I wish to become free and lead our natural life. I wish to become free and lead a natural free life. Now the third column is given. I am sad when I should be sad. I am sad when I see people are teasing me. People tease me. Okay. When people tease me, when they hurt me, I become very sad because I have also a life just like the other people and I have right to lead my life. I have to live my life freely. Okay. So it is a very hurting thing. And the fourth answer, if I had a chance, I would make a law against these people. If I'll get a chance, I'll make a law against these people. Then the last one is, I do not like it at all when somebody demean our dignity. So if somebody demean you and saying, see, he's a man. So what would you do? You will feel good? No. We do not feel good if somebody demean our dignity. If somebody makes fun out of it. Okay, when somebody is making fun of me, I will feel very bad. So they also get hurted and they become hurt when somebody demean them or when somebody just make fun for their dignity and they are making fun of them. So that's all for today. And the last thing, we have already seen that there are some poisonous snake. We have discussed already this. So I'm not taking this part. So take care of yourself and be safe at your home. Okay? Goodbye.